Alrighty, and we're live. Boop. That was very quiet at first, but then got really loud.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Where do we leave off again?
I think it was just like a trial.
Oh yeah. Trial time. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. You. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Yeah. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. Mr. Will Powers and his fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio One at Global Studios. Except also for anyone else who have committed this heinous crime.
Heinous. Heinous.
No, it's heinous.
Oh, it is? It is heinous? Oh, damn. I'm wrong then. It's like anus. I see. Very well. I'd like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Very well. I call on the familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand.
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studios, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there is a gate. See? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio One. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer. The defendant, Will Powers. And a young woman, the production assistant. All production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then, after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio One. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio One to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear, found lodged in the victim's chest, was the murder weapon. That's the case, in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again? I think I can skip it. I think I can probably remember that. So, the murder weapon was a spear? How medieval.
Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask only one question. And that question is, what did the security
Understood.
That's not a security officer. Sam. Will the witness declare her name?
My, aren't you a handsome fellow?
Oh God.
I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please.
It seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me Grandma. It's practically my name.
Objection. I object to the witness's talkativeness.
Objection sustained. Nobody wants to hear that shit. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, say I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you? You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Witness testimony, witness's account. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers. The man right there, and he was heading toward the studio. You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination. I'm gonna press that. What kind of errands? Oh, well, you know. Answer the question. Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers. Observing, you know. Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station? Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job! I'm not sure your boss would see it that way. Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in all my years. Wow. Wait, John. Oh, okay. I'll do it. Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run through too. You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea. $2:00? You're sure? Sure as bit. Well, who was the man? Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something. Now, don't you get your skivvies on a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. I'm not sure whether to present for this one or the one before. Oh yeah, that's right. It'd be a good idea. Okay. Let's press first. So you saw Mr. Powers? That's what I said! Got wax in your ears, Sonny? Nick, this is your chance! Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon. I'll say it again! It was him! Yep, this is it. This is it. It's gotta be it. Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo-Old Tokyo. Miss Oldbag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course! Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't. Well,
Whoops. True. Mr. Powers does play the role of Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that! I wasn't born yesterday! No one in this court is accusing you of that, witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Huh! Nosy old man! Of course I have proof! What? Even Edgeworth is surprised?
the prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make a note, Mr. Ball. Please make note all the information in your position ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you! Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof, then. The man in the photo. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? So he had sprained his ankle? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. I mean, that sure as hell didn't seem like a broken ankle. That seemed like the costume was too big for the person. What prop was it? He broke a prop? Sure did! His own samurai! His samurai spear? The murder weapon? Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
Duct tape.
This strikes me as a significant detail. I'd better write this down in the court record. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Thus, the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot. Okay. Are you absolutely sure? Let's take a look at that picture again. So he was walking strangely because he was injured. It does look like he was dragging his foot. See? And you didn't trust me, whippersnapper. Trip and fall? Yes, and you think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurt. Well, let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony.
Should I press her on everything? Or should I think I'm good.
If you want.
I'll press her on everything. Whipper! I haven't said anything yet. I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow, the up and up. You... Mr. Wright. Or wait, sorry. No, I don't want to.
Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, shut up.
I think Edgeworth has met his match.
You have no idea.
Okay. Who was present at the run-through? Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's the Steel Samurai, then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate, and me. And what exactly were you doing? Observing. Just observing. What about the assistant? Oh, she was moving backdrops around and such. So she didn't see the run-through then.
How did we, Your Honor?
I wasn't done! Well, there is one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is this Steel Samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking though. Anyway, that's not important.
Yes, it is!
The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it's clear that this person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Howard.
Nope. I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? I'm objecting. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. The judge is actually being somewhat smart for once. For once in his life.
Allow me to remove the doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice. Witness's account continued. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be this Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Okay. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody suspicious looking, right. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before one? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. There was a vent thing. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the... Or wait, you.
Sorry. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Edgy boy? Old Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean. Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details, after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? Okay, Fuck. I don't know what to do. Oh wait, I haven't pressed this. How do you know that? Man, didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything. I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. Okay, I already pressed that.
Oh, wait.
Do I do the map?
Look at your,
I have... The guide map is the only thing that makes sense. Because I'm gonna bring up the fucking grate.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if there was a way you can
I don't... It doesn't seem like it. But also, like, this seems like it's pretty important.
Yeah.
But I can't see where it fits.
Well, save and text and stuff.
Okay.
This is how you play the game. You just kind of hope. Because a lot of them are like, I didn't realize you could do it like that. Or like, what do you mean I had to put it right there?
Ugh. Yeah, of course. Screw it. Let's go. Fuck. I failed. I'm not even gonna read it. Damn. Let's try again. Nope, I failed again. I really don't know. What? Fuck.
You're not going back?
How do I go back?
Oh, you go to your, you know, like, you go to where you save.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, I was just trying random shit.
Time travel. Let me set the time on Animal Crossing. Don't worry about it, Phoenix.
uh,
Hold on. It might be something about how that's like where's the photo that you have?
right here?
It's like photo number 2 though, so I think maybe press F that and I want to see them. Maybe try that.
Oh, okay.
Number 2.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, wait.
Try that.
Whoops, I accidentally.
I might be wrong, but just try it.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, you did it!
I've got a handle on, after only playing all of these games, I've got a handle on the way bullshit works. Because, see, that doesn't make that much sense. It doesn't say on the picture until you, like, bring it all the way up that it says number 2.
Hold on. Look at this photograph! One more time.
You look like you've never laughed. And forth.
This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sir, right, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
He drags it out.
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Goddamn.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
Edgeworth over there, like, where is he going with this?
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words, October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. The evidence shows that not one but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yeah, there is only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access. The security lady herself. Me? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer thingies. Edgy boy, help!
Edgy boy. Well, believe me, I want to. I don't know what this means either.
Ha!
Yeah.
Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper, too. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai? Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. I see. Your testimony, please.
They hate when she has to talk.
Understandably. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part. For the most part? This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag. Well, I didn't touch that suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I? I think she's missing the point. Well, who in the heck was in the photo you erased? Huh, a fanboy. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. Well, wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that... Okay, there we go. There's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. Ellie's outside, and well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain. I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids? So, on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Order! Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on the way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be about 2nd or 3rd grade. Oh yes, well, see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
Can't catch him. I love that shit on your eye. Their rims out. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I was in 2nd or 3rd grade once. Makes it a little bit harder than what impossible for a young boy to wield the Steel Samurai spear.
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
Which is really funny because in one of the later games, they jump on this kid as a murder suspect so fast. They're just like, he definitely could have held that giant gun and fired it.
What?
Heavy kickback gun, and they're like, but 8-year-old could do it.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and prosecution to consider this new information. For 5 minutes? No forgetting final information this time. I think that requires more than 5 minutes. Defendant lobby number 3! Mr. Powers? Yes? Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping. Honest. So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it. Really? What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick! Well, what are we gonna do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. I don't know who to pick. Old Bag or the fucking...
What's the question?
We're supposed to, like, pick a suspect. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Sniff.
Well, just know that if you pick another suspect, they have to investigate them. Another day of investigation.
But
Just push it real hard.
they said it might get thrown out if we pick the wrong suspect.
Yeah, so who's more likely was that?
Not the kid, but
So who else?
Either the intern thingy person or Old Bag herself. But Old Bag was a fan of Powers, so I don't think it's Old Bag. So
that could be your cover.
Oh. Huh? I mean, she seems like she could.
You want to just push whatever you So it's unlikely you'll be able to push the case. But he is maybe a witness.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter?
The prosecution's thoughts are nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. Accordingly to you, it may not be hard evidence, but there's still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order! Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right, great, as if the stakes weren't high enough. Oh, okay. So, who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed murder? Okay, so should I go for the assistant girl or the security lady?
There isn't any picture of the assistant, but she said she was running around after a little boy.
I don't know which one to do! Just,
You say it, so you just go back. If you got to stop, you go back and you never time travel. That's just because this game is a little bit weird with its choices.
Let's go for the assistant girl. It was the assistant! The steel samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the steel samurai. So you're saying the steel samurai in this picture is really the assistant? That's correct, Your Honor.
You're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember this photo? Was the steel samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot.
Oh, uh-oh. Bad feeling time.
Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury.
Powers and poor Hammer were at the run-through. Oh, and me. What about the assistant? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. Fuck.
The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Powers' injury. She could look at the steel samurai look with that costume, but she couldn't walk the steel samurai walk. She wouldn't have lived.
She's just dragging the costume! That kind of takes the legs out from under this case. Aw, fuck. That was wrong! It was wrong! You...
knew about the injury.
You made it seem like it was equal! Yeah. Security lady.
Music stopped.
There we go. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. The steel samurai is dragging his leg in the picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. What? Whippersnapper? Order! Order! Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you! Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the steel samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1 to the scene of the murder. But why would she go through the trouble of wearing the steel samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right there. Sherlock Holmes #2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter?
He's considering letting Oldbag get arrested. He doesn't like her. The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it, is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something! What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way? Yeah, no, I'm pressing further, but I'm gonna save first. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy! The one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? But that doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders, Day? Whippersnapper. I have proof. Proof? Indeed? Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder? This is where this samurai spear comes into it, because they said it would be too heavy for him to lift. There we go! Music stopped! Or was it already stopped?
It was already stopped,
but
it's not on anymore.
But it's not on. Your Honor, the murder weapon was the samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy... What was her name? Something... Sorry.
Something old, Your Honor.
Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. Well, wait a second! I'm not just going to sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me? I'm talking. Uh-oh. All of them.
Like, no. Don't let her talk.
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. My lips were sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people in the studios, at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they have nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Scot-free. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Have you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director?
Yes, I should have known something was fishy. Who should have known something was fishy? How could we have done a run-through of their action scenes without direction? Of course.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So, where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. But it was blocked by a tree. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over. Save. Continue. Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder. I know that, silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they give me a little bonus on the side. So you got your bonus and you still talked. I think I've asked all the questions I have to ask. I'm gonna just continue. I guess there's no harm in getting as much information as I can. So you were told not to talk. That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. So they were actually in the studio? Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came. I feel sorry for Edgeworth almost. She really left him hanging on this one. Them? Oh, wait, I already asked that. It's the same dialogue. So I guess it could have gotten the right answer from both of those. Okay, take a break. Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. Poor Edgeworth.
You're like, poor Edgeworth, and I'm like,
I mean, it's funny, but it's also like, oh, things have been made so hard for him.
That's what his life has been like since Phoenix became a lawyer. And how it will continue to be.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. Ha ha! 1:04 p.m., October 8th, District Court Defendant Lobby Number 3. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Aw, really? It's nothing. Oh, or should I... We'll be going down to the studios to do some more... Wait, wrong voice. We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her. I don't. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right. I'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys. To be continued. What?
It always does that when it goes from trial to investigation.
Oh, okay.
The next day, like every day, is a party. You ready?
No, I'm good. October 18th, Wright and Co. Law Offices. Woo, what a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. So you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and producer? Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's go to the studios. October 18th, 2:16 p.m., Global Studios main gate. No one's here. Right, now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station! Look, she left her donuts! What? I wasn't gonna eat them. Sweet. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Only in the trials. I'm looking through it. I can eventually run it.
Could you be the assistant girl? That works.
Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey!
Oh, don't mention it.
Is it true they got the security lady?
Oh.
Actually, she just called me. Aren't you quiet?
You're a little quiet.
Sorry. Okay, I'll turn it. Hello. She told me to cover up that drain.
You mean that one? Wow, what a mess.
I know. I know it's so good with so consistent, right?
Yeah, but you did work on the props and the backdrops, right?
Right. Just, well, sometimes they end up looking worse than they did before, I think so.
Oh?
Oh.
Well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about.
You're right. I won't.
Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the gas station
Why?
to cover things.
Oh,
I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Old Bag.
Right. See you later then.
Good luck with your investigation.
Oh, yeah. You should do that. You should be fun.
John.
So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today? Even through that tree?
So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry.
Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in.
Yeah. I think that was the idea.
I feel kind of sorry for him, though, don't you?
What, you want to rip the grate off?
Really, Nick? We can?
Whoa, she's serious? Uh-oh.
Vaguely.
I don't know. I think leaving it be would be good.
That's fine. Do whatever you.
Huh?
Do you want to meet Cody?
Oh, does that decide whether I meet Cody or not?
I don't remember. If you want to meet the fanboy, if you want to investigate the fanboy,
Okay.
then you let him in.
Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken.
Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes.
Sometimes.
Fix it.
There, that should make the kids happy.
The things we do are illegal. The drain grate is off, and I know who did it.
Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that?
Must be nice to live so free of guilt. There's a half-finished backdrop for the stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably neo-old Tokyo castle. Cannot do the latter.
Damn, look at the ladder. That's not a good ladder. I guess.
Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point?
It makes them a lot easier to go up the hills.
Wait, didn't we already read this?
Probably.
Don't people cycle to get exercise? They still haven't cleaned this up? The remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. Why was that brought up? Is it going to be important later?
Everything is important. Except for the bike. The bike's not important.
That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment.
Wow, Nick, you know a lot of history.
What else would they do? What else would they keep in a film studio?
So those are almost things, right?
Yeah, but I still don't want to oh fuck.
Yeah, no
I still don't want to miss anything.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Let's see, cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh, it's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn at least.
Oh, wait, look. Samurai syrup. Nick, try this.
Be my guest.
voice in your mouth. My voice cracked down.
A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked.
Hey, Nick, let's go in. Maybe there'll be something else to steal.
Hey, we're not thieves!
But we did take that card key.
We borrowed that. There's a difference. There's a sign on the dressing room door. Will Powers, it must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. Okay, so we we would have missed the... Let's see if anybody's been in here.
This is where the steel samurai costume was on the day of the murder.
That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping.
But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then.
Huh, she's got a point. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be Mr. Powers' personal clothes.
Mr. Powers back. I wonder what's inside. Hey, supermarket tabloids? Now I'm kinda shocked.
Maya, leave those alone. Wolfmen found on Mars? I'll have to buy that issue. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies.
Hey, Nick,
What now?
these snacks. They passed the expiration date.
Then don't eat them.
They're snacks. They're meant to be eaten.
They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. There's an array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig was used in some old TV show.
Samurai Boogie Woogie, Nick. Get with the picture.
Look, explain to me how you can identify a show just by seeing a wig.
I kinda like samurai movies.
Kind of. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here, like he said. And it's locked. I guess he doesn't open his window much. It is kind of dusty outside. I think that's it.
Oh, hello.
Oh, you look a little out of place.
It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo dress might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing.
So, how are the studios doing?
There's police rolling around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Tell me scary kids. I haven't even cleaned up my wash place from the day of the murder.
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area?
Yeah, can you believe it?
Do kids sneak in here a lot?
Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You can see all the lamp light's eyes flash when she sees him. She hasn't been in trouble catching him, though.
I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here at the day of the murder.
Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. probably seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet.
So they were trying to protect the director?
Or the producer, really. The producers are real smart here. She saved these studios from a bigger disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer.
The producer, huh? Fuck. Studio One entrance.
Phoenix. Looks like Detective Gumshoe is in here today.
You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial.
So, Nick. Remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path of the fallen tree, right?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Maybe the director and the rest of them were there today. There's a chance, Nick. Let's check it out.
Birds?
There's just bird noises.
October 18th, Studio 2 entrance. This place is deserted.
Nick, what was that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer.
Someone must be inside.
Hello?
No answer.
Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in.
I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh, it's locked.
Everywhere. What? Don't we have a key?
No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it.
If they'll let us. Okay.
Oh, yeah, we can't.
Yeah, no, we can't without it being off.
Oh, I see.
I'll just...
Well, it seems like he's running us a little bit. We're just running away. But it's Saturday.
These look like materials for making a movie set.
They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a campsite.
On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. The trailer door, it's locked. The key is probably in the security guard station. I doubt they'd let us borrow it. There are some flowers here.
Oh, so pretty. I think you can take care of these.
Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Wait. They had mentioned that there was oddly not very much blood for... Hmm. What if an accident happened? An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Incinerator. Oh god, that tickled my lip. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Maya, no! What? Sure, if I had a license.
No, he can't drive.
But look, I have this.
Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick?
I had no time to learn how to your school. Swatting through my hair.
Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates.
So they only T-bone steaks too.
What is it with steaks around here?
Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place.
What?
I don't know. It just feels odd.
There's a big 2 painted on here.
Probably because this is studio too.
Probably. Though it doesn't look anything like a studio. Just checking. Think that's everything.
Yep.
Looks like it's been turned off for the day. What? Why? Why has it been turned off? The security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras.
Oh, please don't touch anything here. The security lady would not be so mad at me if she knew.
I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do now.
You have to wait till Penny.
Okay.
So, wander around until. There's other places you can go besides the studios. Besides, when you go back to get the boxes or something from the GA.
Well, let's visit. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth.
You can say that again.
Let's not.
So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction?
Sorry, but no.
Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small.
We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes.
Every single one of the guys is going to That's really funny.
Do fanboys sneak into the studio often? No, not that I know of. That security lady is pretty strict with them.
But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often?
The kids really, really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and Evil Magistrate should move.
Why didn't you tell us that before?
Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet.
That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a really lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's gonna lose big.
I see. Whose side is she on?
You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you?
No, I sure hope not. Alright. Regarding the murder weapon. Yes. Is it heavy, that spear? It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think the average person would be able to swing it around effectively. And
And that's the spear that broke or something in the morning run through?
oh, yes, I goofed on a round kick, you see. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away, though.
With duct tape. Weird.
Regarding this photograph. Yes? This really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right? Right. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time, honest. But who else could have worn it?
Your costume was in your dressing room?
Yes. I guess they snuck in and took it while I was asleep. But who? It wouldn't hurt anything. Excuse me. Thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. I wish I could think of some way I could help you. Sorry. Okay, so no, that wasn't anything. Alright, let's go to the Writing Co. law offices. Let's talk to Maya. Any ideas?
We don't have enough information to make a case yet.
That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened.
There's not enough information.
What do you think we should do?
What do I? What are we doing? You just said. We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer.
Oh, right. And there's no point in hanging out here.
That's what I've been saying. Let's get to those studios. Pronto.
Okay. Meow. Meow.
Oh my god, oh no, the guy who speaks in Leet. I forgot.
Uh-oh.
Do you want to do the guy that speaks in Leet?
Sure, why not?
Just whatever you think that sounds like.
Jew dudes? WTF? Who are Jew dudes? LMAO?
Huh? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me.
Whatever, lamers. How could you not know the great Salmonella? His name is Salmonella.
Yeah.
I make some lead shows. The Steel Samurai? Mine. RTFC. Read the film credits.
Really?
You're the salmonella? I'm so sorry. You look so sorry.
No, quite alright, really. It's fine. ROFL.
What is it?
You know, on closer inspection. Yeah. Oh god, no. No! I don't want to say that! I'm not gonna.
You don't have to read first, you don't want to read.
Yeah, no.
In parentheses, him being gross.
Hey, do you do a lot of cosplay? Cause that costume rock soars.
I forgot he talks like that. It's so embarrassing.
Rock stores? What? Hey, you're drilling.
Huh? Oh, buffer overrun. It triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to Steel Samurai. Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo.
He's already got a fucking
Wow. RFL. Pink Princess?
Why is it gotta be little old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like little old Tokyo?
Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Dear God, I hate this guy. Maya is a child? And he, yeah, she's 17. She's a minor. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who Jujus are. That security lady told you about us, eh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for the action scene in the morning. Then a meeting for lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. A T-bone steak, was it? Yeah, suck sores. I hate missing out on food.
What is success?
No idea. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4 with the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. Unless they are all in on it.
They kind of imply that they're all in on it.
About the producer who was at the meeting with you. Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary, though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. I mean, I have a feeling you played a role in that destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon till 4, the whole time. Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors. Also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension. Were all of them with you the entire time?
Phoenix accidentally getting into his weird manner of speaking.
No!
It's contagious.
Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. So, why are you in here?
Good question.
This is not your... No, wait, wrong. You... Oh? There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to employees. Wait, I think it's going to be different because the rest of the stuff in the room... Yeah.
Hey,
Well, what now?
the snacks? There was twice as much before.
Oh my god.
I ate them. They were past their expiration date anyway. ROFL. She's biting her lip and staring at me with tears welling in her eyes. Oh, that was so worth it. Don't you agree?
Yes.
He's hungry.
Feed the baby.
She's got a stomach for steak, specifically.
Should I present anything? He seems like the kind of... he seems like the right body type to fill out that costume in the way it is. Oh, didn't you say it was bad to present stuff to people who could be like your enemy? Okay. This is WP, right? How do you know? Well, look, he's obviously dragging his foot. Oh, right. The director would know about the injury. He was there. Oh. I try not to pay much attention to things that don't interest me. No.
Why are you staring at me?
Ah! I mean, I wish. I want this guy to die. Or at least go to jail.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he's preying on a kid. He is being very nasty. Alright, I'm leaving because you are disgusting and I hate you. Oh, she's free? Aha!
She's free.
You again! How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare steel samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. I guess that would rule out her being the murderer. Anyway, know this, whippersnapper, this old lady never forgets a slight or insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. Somehow I doubt that.
Alright. You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips.
Starting now! 1, 2, 3. This lady is too much. About that kid you said you saw. If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
Nick, look at your eyes. She's serious.
About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
Nick, I think she's losing it.
Oh. Yeah.
That's him stop.
Okay, thank you for stopping me, Phoenix. The security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Hey! No touching! Guess I better investigate there later. I don't know what I'm supposed to do!
Keep wandering around the studios.
Apparently. Let's go inside Studio 1.
I don't want to be in here.
Yeah, it is a murder scene.
I want to go someplace else, Nick.
Alright. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Keep wandering.
Oh!
Oh, here he is.
There he is.
He baby!
He's baby.
Hey. Hey, wait.
I'll bet he came in right through that drain.
Hey, kiddo. What's your name?
Maya, you're 17!
Not a kid, so don't talk to me like that.
Yes, you are very much a kid.
But you are a kid. No, we're a little brat. I don't know. That's how I make talk to an adult.
You're not an adult!
I'm still no adult here. Hippie fashion shit. Hippie fashion. Nick, I think you're being mocked.
Oh, poor baby. You got to hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad.
Hey, Cody Hackins.
Cody Hackins!
Can we play me? Call me Kitty again and I'll cut you down. You stand evildoer.
He can't even get the sword out.
So much.
So, you're a fan of the Steel Samurai?
How dare you utter that name, evildoer?
Uh,
What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side. You can't fool me. Okay, what was the last line for the innkeeper in episode 8?
oh my god, the gatekeeping.
Easy. Like some fries with that. Not bad, kiddo. Watch it.
What are they doing? Gatekeeping.
Expand on stuff, guys. You wouldn't understand.
Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day?
Oh, I love him.
You were here. Nope, not me!
You were here, weren't you?
Did you see anything?
The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Yeah, I saw everything. What? But you don't really lie telling me, losers. What? Wait. No.
He's a witness!
He's gone.
He scrambled back into the grave.
Huh? Something fell off the table and he bumped into it on his way out.
Oh, that looks like drugs. Is that why the guy slept so long? Why was this sitting there, I wonder? Sleeping pills? And the cops didn't find it.
Cops can't read.
Yeah, Gumshoe's a dumbass.
Gumshoe can't read. Gumshoe is illiterate.
Anyway, what was that kid saying?
Edward hasn't taught him how to read shit.
He saw everything.
So now you gotta chase him.
Okay, main gate.
Huh? Where's that
Oh, he's chasing him.
Odd of her to leave her post. Ha! Hey!
Nick, that was her.
Stop, whippersnapper! Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Yatch!
Oh,
Maya sure looks happy.
He's not there.
Hey, Nick. Now's our chance. Let's check out the drug station.
Good idea.
Oh. This is it, Nick. The trailer key.
The key to that trailer in Studio 2.
We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick?
Q. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. I'd hope so. It opened!
Great. Let's go, Nick.
She seems eager all of a sudden.
Well, you first, Nick.
Ha, not that eager.
Oh boy, can I be casted?
Yeah,
Please.
Studio 2 trailer.
The one with this is yet.
Oh, hello, miss.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's in here.
Names.
We're WP's lawyers, and
I see.
and who might you?
Dee Vasquez, the producer.
Dee Vasquez. She's quite beautiful. Let's look around.
I like this
The singing samurai.
It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures for how much the set costs. I can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. Another old movie poster. The Singing Samurai starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurais sing about? Chopping off heads?
Oh my
God.
That movie was the best. It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished man.
Singing Samurai stars. What's next? Ninja ballet?
Actually.
Samurai Summer starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old.
Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories. It was great.
A typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse? An old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. Trash? Nothing in here that could be a clue.
He walked over to grab stuff.
Just some paper cups and crumpled documents.
Dee Vasquez, he's just like, hold on a second, man. She's not stamina.
The glass is frosted. I can't see outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Okay, that's it. So let's talk.
I'm not sure if it was even possible. Hold on. Go ahead. I can do it.
We'd really like to ask you about a Steel Samurai.
Miss Vasquez?
It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that.
She still has to watch TV. The nerve on her.
Hey, don't get mad at me. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez?
Script.
Excuse me?
Script. I'm looking for
Script?
the Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it.
Could we ask? Or wait.
Couldn't we ask you a bit about the day of the murder?
I need to read it.
We're getting nowhere fast. About the director, Sal Manila. Was it? What exactly is his role here?
Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else.
Nick, are all people in the entertainment business is weird?
It's starting to look like it.
Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to travel?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yes.
If you see Manila, get rid of this.
But why do we?
Why do we have to do your earrings?
Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. All right, we'll give it to him if we see him.
No, this script
No.
You can go to Sal. You know where Sal is.
Here, I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13. Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Uh-oh. My ass is pwned if I don't find it.
It might be quicker just look at all the places where it's likely to have been.
I agree. Would it be over there? Nope. Oh. The drain where the fanboy came in. He didn't waste any time coming in either. Talk about cause and effect. Okay. I'm bushed. Maybe I'll sit down here for a bit.
This is exactly why I don't want to get old ever.
Hey, I'm still young. I'm just tired.
Nick, when you start having to say I'm still young, you know it's all over.
But I am still young. Isn't he like... Yeah, he's my age. He is definitely still young.
Maya thinks you're old.
Oh my god. But I'm only 5 years older than her. In the trial, they said Studio 2 is down this path. The monkey head is in the way, but we should be able to get by it without a problem.
This monkey
Well, I did knock that tree over when it fell.
both of these, the monkey head and the tree, fell the day of the murder, didn't they?
Oh. Yeah, that's what Detective Gumshoe said. Ooh. That's the security camera that automatically takes pictures of people here. It must have taken a lot of pictures of us by now. It took 2 pictures on the day of the murder, before the actual time of death.
It's just so many pictures of you facing this direction and facing that direction.
One of them was the Steel Samurai. The other was a grade school boy. It doesn't seem to be switched on today. Oh?
Oh, good. You can look at a million photos of you. They turned it off because there were like 60 photos.
The studio mascot. Apparently it's a monkey of some kind. I've never seen a monkey with a nose like that before.
Why don't they put his head back on? Maybe we should ask the assistant.
I'm not sure we really want her fixing anything. And you'd probably need a crane to move that thing.
Probably so.
Entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. No.
Let's get out of here quickly.
The director. Maya, take a look around that chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he left it somewhere?
Found it, Nick. The script.
You know why it's greasy.
Good work.
Nick taking it from her two fingers.
Ladder.
There it is, yes!
That's
Yep, there's a ladder!
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions.
Right. Sorry. This girl is out there.
But you got your first ladder.
We just got a ladder.
We just got a ladder.
We just got a ladder. Is it called a ladder or a step ladder?
What
I
the
wonder what it's called.
Is that what you were gonna say?
I was thinking about it. That's what I heard someone else. No. Wonder what it's called something. Yeah, I'll try to think I messed it up. No, I was just checking like it. Wonder what? Okay.
Wait, no, back. Or no, wait. Yes. No. Present the script. Here, we found it. Your script.
What?
You're not gonna talk to us?
Reading.
Just you hold on. That's a big idea. Who do you think you are anyway? And do you even know who we are?
Howard's lawyers.
Right.
Yes!
No, it's just we'll know, but
We wanted to know about the murder.
yes, anything you could tell us would be a big help.
If she tells the truth.
You know there was a meeting here.
Yes, with the director and the people from the network.
Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave.
Impossible? Why?
The path was blocked.
The path? Oh. But they got by just fine. Oh. What am I supposed to present here?
It's not telling me if there's anything. It just went back to the screen where you presented this.
Oh, okay. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked?
You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct?
Mr. Monkey?
The monkey with the broken head.
Oh, right. That. What an original name.
Its head fell over and over on the day of the murder. They didn't stop moving their head
Until after 3 o'clock. But whatever.
It was 4 by the time the path was blocked. Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer. Stuck until after 4. And they died at 2:30.
How did you know that, ma'am?
Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio One.
What?
It's true. A crane came just after 3 to move the leg. They passed the people in to clear the leg. I'm sure they corroborate my story.
But wait. What if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio One.
2:30, the time of death. Very well. That's Mr. Monkey. He wasn't looking, and announced the time.
Oh,
1 oonk per hour.
it is a monkey after all.
Nick, it stopped at 2:15.
2:15?
This path was blocked from 2:15 until after. Therefore, you are innocent.
Mr. Hammer died in Studio One at 2:30.
See? Goodbye.
Seems awfully convenient.
What can we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished.
Sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. Who
It's
is...
a little early for giving up, don't you think?
Oh. Huh?
You've got one lead.
But Mia, it's you! What took you so long?
Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me. She's really in trouble.
Right. Oh, wait. I guess that means we're really in trouble.
I'd say so.
What did you mean we have one lead?
The boy, of course.
So if I didn't open the grate, I would have failed?
No, you wouldn't have failed. You would just have to go do it.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw everything. What? But no way.
I don't know. He didn't sound like he was going to help us at all.
I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix.
Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before. Alrighty. Oh, she caught him. Oh god, that hurts. What's wrong? Whippersnapper! She's been chasing that boy this whole time. When I can catch him, sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. I got a hostage now, Whippersnapper. A hostage? What happened to the boy? If I see him again, we'll lay him flat.
Stop threatening to hurt him.
Why?
What a violent old lady.
What's this about a hostage? When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back.
Let him.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, that is... that was... Yes, for this one. It's kind of hard to understand her with all that huffing and puffing.
Phoenix, that hostage tracking would be mean. Would you mind talk to us if you're doing that?
Good idea. Miss Oldbagmatic, no! I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do.
Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her?
A trade? I wonder. Okay, so I have to present something.
If you have anything.
Miss Oldbag, I'm borrowing this, just so you know. Oh, okay. Just be sure to give it back. She's not demanding. She's not as demanding when she's exhausted. Darn, that did not work. Fuck.
We have to go get them.
Yeah.
There's still one more thing to talk
Oh, yeah. I think she just says the whole... Oh, actually, I met with the director just now. My heart... I don't feel so good. Is she okay? But before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Hammer died. Right. She was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. I guess we go there? A collection of expensive film equipment. I can't even begin to imagine just how much one of these costs. If we broke one, we'd go bankrupt for sure. A stage backdrop. This is Neo Fujiyama, according to Maya. It looks incredibly fake, but I guess the kids don't mind. The outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. A perfectly normal stepladder. I've never actually used one. I don't like heights. I'm a firm believer that humankind was made to keep both feet on the ground. What?
Yeah, that's cute.
A classic director's chair. I'm surprised they don't have an extra large one for Mr. Manila. A panel for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting board or something. That's everything in here. Oh, I got it. One of the posters, right? In the studio.
I don't remember. I know it's something that he wrote on them.
No. No, I was right. The posters. Another old movie poster. The Singing Samurai starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads?
It's a samurai musical set in ancient Japan.
Samurai musical? Is that even a genre? Well, I'm impressed. You know your stuff, Mia.
Oh, Maya's the real fan. I just
Yeah. Samurai Stummer, starring Jack Hammer. This poster looks like it's been hanging here for years.
This is one of Maya's favorite movies.
Maybe we should replace the poster in the office with this one?
That would be kind of sad.
It has the check mark, so it isn't anything different.
Okay. Now I don't care about that.
A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Wait. Why is everything... It's all back?
Sometimes it does that. Sometimes there's things Maya commented on and she's not here, so Francis
Oh. The director said that he didn't get the chance to eat anything, but the plates are empty. Let's keep moving. Oh, okay.
See if he has anything that's like an autograph.
But I thought
No,
she didn't like him. She liked the dead guy.
For the other guy. Oh well. Let's try again another day, Phoenix. Is he back?
There he is!
The boy!
Hey, you, wait a sec.
Phoenix, was that the boy?
Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins.
He ran to the dressing room.
Gotcha now, you little runt. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you! Damn it, he's getting away. There's only one exit, the door. Come back.
There, he's back.
How did she?
Hey there. Would you mind helping us out? Please? Hello, Cody. I'm Mia. Mia Faye.
You know, casually introduce your dead self.
She's not alive. Nice to meet you.
And I'm Phoenix Wright. Oof.
Phoenix, you can take it from here.
I'm not so sure I'm qualified. The Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's, the bomb. Hey, watch that attitude.
Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid.
So, do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please? Looks like a little persuasion's necessary. Maybe a bribe?
Okay, so you gotta get something for the lady, and you gotta get something for the lady, and you gotta get something for the
The murder weapon!
I do not think you should have the murder weapon. It's so extreme. It's got blood on it.
I mean, it's the Steel Samurai's samurai spear. It's authentic. It's the one used in the show. I mean, I still think it's not actually, it's not the murder weapon. I was right!
He loves it.
I wish I didn't love you.
This kid and Maya would get along great. See? Or wait. Oh. Do I try that again, or? It has a check mark.
You gotta give him something.
Uh.
I don't know what this is. You gotta find me a
Where would the assistant even be?
sister. I don't know where she is.
Would she be over inside Studio One? No, she is not. Nope. Are you?
Going back to the no.
Mm-mm.
I know you need to get.
What do we do? We talk to the boy.
No. I'm pretty sure you gotta go. Everywhere.
Wait. The samurai soda.
Look at this. Spaghetti in a soda can.
Spaghetti? Wouldn't just the sauce come out and the noodles all stay stuck inside?
Best win slam. I guess they don't do it. No.
Slamming spaghetti. Right.
Do it. Not a spaghetti.
That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Hmm.
I know you get what you need for code
Bike.
from the assistant. I know that.
Look like one of the electric powered bicycles. I don't know about these. What's the point?
It makes it a lot easier to go uphill.
Where have I heard that line before?
I wonder what she says about the ladder.
Let's go.
The ladder that doesn't exist is this one.
Let's see what she says about the ladder. Wait, no. Examine.
Nope, she was there. Damn.
I am stuck.
Okay, so there must be something we already have, I guess.
There's a new bench option. Really want to take a break, but we have work to do. Still, it's kind of sad to see so many empty benches. Kind of like if you threw a party and nobody came. Oh. Oh? See, there's a clock and a speaker in the monkey's head. It would usually tell the time by ooking. The clock is stopped at 2:15 now. Welcome. I wonder if the murder will make this place famous too.
Like the hotel.
Let's just examine everything again. You know what? Why not? Google it and then give me a hint and don't tell me outright. I was right! This one is banked!
Mm-hmm.
I didn't notice that before.
Yeah, I remember seeing it for the first time and being like, how is that not obvious to everyone else?
I've read this case blues.
Yeah, it was.
No, I did not.
You just saw
It was the dialogue.
Look at it was trending a couple days ago. The episode 5.
For some reason, carp was trending, and I still don't know why.
Carp? Like the sweater?
Yes.
Still look at the sweater. It's a rat sweater. Rat party. I'm looking up rat party. I was closing tabs. I do have Twitter. I'll try to do it on YouTube.
You know what? I'm just gonna keep presenting stuff to the boy. Oh! You're right.
I know you have to give him something name. The assistant earlier, I guess. Right, to get him to give you the other thing, you have to give him the assistant. Wait, samurai. Huh? Why is he trying to spell it that? We did get the samurai. No.
Should I?
What's that? Boring. Man, I know we're supposed to be. You are super creepy. Damn.
He ripped into Phoenix. I thought he would like having like access to Studio One.
He doesn't hang around just fine, but that's sarcastic. Gamers and stuff like that. Scrub.
I don't know. He thinks that's boring too. Okay,
Stay tuned, right? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Stay tuned.
Nope.
Good to know that.
Wow, so helpful.
Oh, I know. Okay, so he doesn't care about the card key. Somebody else does. Oh, you give it to because she said, "Oh my God, she wants to go to the place where Hannah."
Oh!
I assumed she had one.
Yeah, I thought she had one too!
She always screwed me back when I was 22.
I mean, she's the security lady. Why can't she get places? That is so stupid.
Oh my God.
Oh.
That's when she gives you the thing that you can get him.
Hey, that's a card. Studio One? Right, a card. Right, a card key to Studio One. I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag? Studio One isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow it then? If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get to Studio One. I'll lend her the card key. I don't see any other way to progress.
Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix?
I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Card key lent to Miss Oldbag.
Lent as though you didn't steal it.
Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even. Deal? What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card? That sneaky kid dropped it. Oh, it's the hostage! I figure it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you. I may have a use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Right, I'm off. There she goes, hobbling off toward the studio.
There she goes, Mr.
No.
Miss America. Miss Los Angeles.
Cody, this look familiar?
But you are.
Oh my god. You are? Huh?
You are, ultra rare. I heard you're kind of good. Man, for a critic, you sure are dumb.
I'll give you this. If you help me.
Now you're hostage.
Bribery!
But that's my card. By offering me something, however, for your benefit. She was a very basic American secret society needs to pursue fair trade.
What the fuck is this kid learning?
I love Cody. What, like second or third grade?
He knows what eschewing means?
He understands our consumer society and the principle of fair trade.
What the fuck are you, kid?
What the fuck are you?
Don't you remember?
Lame old man who doesn't know about the.
Phoenix no mystery.
And your girls sure are dumb.
But what do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics?
That's next to you, Leo. Whatever, I don't want that card.
This is the part that I
Huh?
remember. This is why this confused me.
I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours.
What? After I went through all that trouble?
You want to trade? Find me some. Find me a really rare card.
Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare?
Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than ultra rare cards. Come on. Man, for a girl, you sure are dumb.
He keeps saying that.
Figure it out, Phoenix. Keep up.
Premium rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks?
This Maya. This Maya. We're talking
It's just like.
Now you go find the assistant.
Where would she even be?
You can't go see it.
Oh.
There she is.
Oh, hi.
Hello, what brings you here?
Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff.
Yes?
The girl with you. Doesn't she seem a little different?
She's the only person that I remember comic ever.
Like, is she the same person as before?
Nope. She's the same as always.
Same as always.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Have you seen that boy since then?
Nope. We miss it though. Security lady was just around after the boys so fast. I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she bad.
Actually, we saw them. How's old Windbag doing?
She was squeezing donuts near her spits back at the gas station.
God, that was disgusting. So greasy. Some people take their job a little too seriously. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer?
Yes, it's really a terrible loss for the studios.
But his popularity had been waning recently, right?
That's true. Then again,
After
after what happened.
what happened?
You mean, know about Hammer?
No. What?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
What happened? Wait, now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer?
I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you.
Uh-oh. Why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? Because something is being covered up here. Let's see if I can present this to her. Do you know anything about this?
Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set.
A complete set?
Yeah, so one of each card.
Huh.
Wait. That's it. That's the card I need. You don't know how long I've been looking for it.
Uh,
I don't care. Go ahead up there when you want to think I need that card. Please, I beg you. Please trade with me.
trade with you?
Yes, trade cards. Look, I'm gonna trade you an ultra rare premium card.
Trade me a, huh?
Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please.
Phoenix, can't you?
Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate?
Well, what's everybody getting so excited about? Trade. Okay.
Really? Thanks. This is for you.
Erp.
Very valuable.
Sorry.
I don't do that voice.
Yeah, it's alright. Voice acting's a tough job.
Maintain the voice if I do.
Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
That's exactly what mine is acting for the grain of heart.
Yep.
Now you are sisters.
Yeah. I love when I stuff like that. Of course we would. I know they're extremely close.
Sharing the same body close.
I had your mom used to say stuff like that.
Yeah, maybe.
Except,
Isn't Phoenix the opposite of a nerd?
Scrambler.
Oh my god! See this card?
Yes. Wait, that's it. That's the last ultra rare premium card I need. Come on, give it to me. Please. You gotta give it to me.
Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay. How about a trade?
You're gone. I'll give you the Samurai Spirit Beast on a piece of magistrate to do.
No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information.
Huh? You sure? I like that idea.
Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that can help us, we can have him take a stand tomorrow.
We're putting a kid in the stand!
If he saw it.
It's not even the wildest, unfortunately.
Right.
Oh no.
It's not even the wildest thing.
Character.
You were here on the day of the incident, right?
Yeah.
Did you see anything unusual?
Cody. Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too.
I saw everything.
Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. So, you like the Steel Samurai?
He's so cool.
I guess.
But judging him by his looks, you have to look at his actions, at his life.
I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler.
You like him too, don't ya?
Oh, me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai.
So, tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is.
This would probably get the kid to think I'm cool, right? Is kind. Okay.
I don't know about that actually. I don't remember. I think it's kind nature. You can say it's not.
Oh, whoops. Oh, well. Okay, right. Come on, think of something. I really like his kind nature. What a guy. Yeah. Don't tell me I have to keep this act up. Got to think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. He's going through puberty, boys. Oh, samurai scrapbook. What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. The stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public? So that means he'd have pictures of Will Powers as the Steel Samurai. Right? Mm-hmm. Every time. This is so outdated. Oh,
Really?
sweet evidence.
Well, I'm happy to accept. Thank you.
Path to glory. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident?
I was moving on.
I see. It must have been hard for you. Right. Mia?
Yes?
I think we can say for sure that this means the Steel Samurai did it.
True enough.
And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him.
Indeed.
So the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers.
But if you put this boy on the witness stand,
Let's not call him then.
I think that would be wise. Let's leave this one alone.
Not so fast, pal. I heard everything. This boy here's a key witness. And he's under police protection, starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct.
No, I ain't going.
Dragon. That didn't go so well.
Yeah, no.
We're back to zero leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court.
But what are we gonna do, Mia?
Well, I really need to be going.
Really?
Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there.
Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent?
I believe. Because I found the sleeping pills. Of course he is.
That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then.
That sounds like a threat from anyone else.
You.
Great. Thanks, Mia.
See you soon.
I'm good. I'm okay. I just need a moment.
Okay. Just like, anyway, bye.
Peace.
Be Maya now.
I can be Maya. Okay.
Well, it's not gonna be Maya, it's gonna be Mia. Oh, yeah.
Maya, Mia. Maya, Mia.
Either way, it's gonna be one of the two, and I'll be the whoever.
My. I don't know the rest of the song. Alright. Defendant lobby number 1.
Oh boy.
Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right. Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier.
Phoenix?
And you say that in front of him?
Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him.
Oh, damn! You gonna kill him yourself, Mia?
I might. No, because if you end up guilty, they execute you.
What?
Yes.
I thought you just went to jail!
Nope.
Oh, fuck!
For murder, you get executed.
This is no time for dead people jokes,
So
please.
she's like, he's gonna die. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence.
Something overlooked?
We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial.
This isn't going to be easy. The sleeping pills, bitches!
What was overlooked?
10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Oh.
What?
4 is the death number in Japanese. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. You're gonna be Edward and Cody. I had to do Vasquez.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
I'm good at voice acting.
I'm decent. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
the attention of the court, yesterday we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today I would like to show evidence proving that they had nothing to do with the murder.
Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer.
The prosecution calls Mr. Sal Malik to the stand.
Or that director.
We're out of time. It's only day 2 of the trial.
Will the witness state his name and profession?
How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai, noob. RFL. He has trouble getting his witnesses to say their names.
Yeah.
Sal Manello. I'm a director. Television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day.
Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, they know what that means. Someone in that trailer on that day did it.
What if it was all of them? Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. The day of the murder. Witness testimony. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Let's press everything.
Oh, yeah. Day 2, you just press and press and press. So I was waiting for those words. He is waiting for those words. Although, I will not knock fingerless gloves, as I know 2 pairs myself. Wow, because I was just waiting on the top.
Yeah. Is that when you always come into work? Oh no, I came in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still, FWIW, I was pretty busy all that day, frowny face.
What about that?
In the employee area? That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh, yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Oh, she was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us 4. Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Oh, right, that's the limp. Which, of course, led me to missing my lunch. ROFS. ROFS? Rolling on the floor starving? I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Oh, whoops. You.
Everyone else believed that the witness did not eat with them.
So, in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can't you believe it? That must have been tough. John's not here, so.
Phoenix?
Yeah?
There's something about that scene called
Yeah, saving would be a good idea. I got lucky that last time. Actually, there is something bothering me. Mr. Manila, just now you said steak at least. So you ate something other than steak? Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to stave off starvation. I see. Is that all? I was sure I was onto something there. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can't you believe it?
I believe it.
Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting? You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not a one. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. I'll wait for one to come up and hit him with it later.
Phoenix? If his alibi holds, how is this as hard as you can without wearing
Right.
I think the part where he blows the last right?
Yeah.
I wasn't here for that.
Okay, gotta present something. I don't have anything.
Could you please?
Huh? What?
Did you go back to the
Which is weird because there were two but we don't have anything about that.
Can you press that?
Yeah.
What did it say?
Let's try again. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Then maybe I messed up here? Yeah?
Wasn't something about that so odd to you? Oh, yeah, because now you can say, oh, but there were 2 plates.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila. Huh? What did you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? No, good call. I wasn't embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. So, when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during the meeting. I wolfed it down in. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more.
Alright, so now you can press on the last one. Sometimes you have to press on stuff and then you can press on another one again. And it'll be different.
You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not a one. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder! Wait a second! Mr. Manila, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during the break? Oops! I fell. Well, Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break.
Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, why not have gone to the studio during that time?
Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing.
A bad sign.
The break. Yeah, FIWIW, we took a break, ROFL. But it was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio One. No. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. I don't think it would be even enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Fuck. I have a bad feeling about this. Especially with Edgeworth laughing. What does FWIW?
For what it's worth?
Oh, sweet. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30! That's the time of death! So he could have gone to Studio One, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise.
He's waiting.
But it was only 15 minutes. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on that table. Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry, D. Vasquez's plate. D. Vasquez, the producer.
This is it was taken 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. You run.
Why is that?
He's ready. Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor. The testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in this trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio One.
What?
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you would suggest that the people in this trailer went to Studio One. 'Cause I know you, Mr. Wright. 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 'Cause I know you, Mr. Wright.
Well, Mr. Wright?
Phoenix, this is critical.
Save time!
Think about it before you give your answer.
Okay, but with the flashback with the little boy, he wasn't in Studio One.
He was just in the woods.
Yeah, he was just in the woods. Lost. So, yeah, no. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio at that time.
I thought you might be I thought you might be solid and shredding off the nice again. But I see you had a lucid
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's quite simple. True, reading the trailer, reading Phoenix Wright's second time holding his paper like between his two fingers.
I think he's like having his thumb, like right there. See?
How can he read like that?
I don't know.
He doesn't.
I mean, I wouldn't. I would think so.
However, from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mr. Monkey. Yes. Mrs. Monkey Head, excuse you.
What? I thought it was Mr. Monkey.
What do you know?
Monkey is trans?
Monkey is trans. The fallen Mrs. Monkey Head. They have been misgendering the monkey. The fallen Mrs. Monkey Head far away. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked out the studio mascot's head. There we go. The people in the trailer couldn't wait at 2:30. The way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head.
It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him.
I believe we have seen enough evidence.
No! I'm not done, bitch!
I would like to relieve Mr. Manila from the stand.
What? It's over? Did I fuck up?
No. It's just this storyline.
Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Objection, Your Honor! Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty.
Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence.
The boy!
We have a child, Your Honor. We kidnapped him. What happened to Mr.
Who is this witness, Your Mr. Edgeworth?
My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim.
Order! I will have order! What?
That just sounded like Emily's song.
Sorry!
No, it's okay. It sounded familiar.
I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for the recess.
Oh yeah, sound like the rhythm to that loathing song from Wicked. Loathing. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Alrighty. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi.
I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong.
But Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have?
Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in this trailer could not have gone to Studio One. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is.
What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer.
Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, you will prove it. I guarantee it. Read it to us. Be yourself. Be strong. You are the citizen, right? Everywhere after all.
Thanks.
Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. For the This is gonna be fun.
This will be easier than like Maya to D because they're two completely races. Yeah, Maya
Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
the prosecution has a concern. As a witness is a grade schooler with 10 years, and this is a murder case. Only the defense might cause unnecessary trouble in his cruel questioning.
Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground.
However, we have no choice. Prosecution calls Cody Hawkins to the stand.
I mean, I'd hope so. Oh, he's so tiny!
Perhaps arrange a box instead of.
Or maybe like a high chair. Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. In crates?
Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness? Why? Just because you're all grown up, don't mean you can't push me around.
I don't respect you. Cody, answer his question, okay?
Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I really have your pen in second grade.
I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. He's having trouble with this gentle thing.
You were present, or you were at Global Studios for the D&D incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day.
I love that I can hear the strain in your voice. It's like the exasperation is beautiful. I love it. It's perfect.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you to go to the beard over there? Phoenix was over there.
This rude child.
Just
I prefer bearded gentlemen myself. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. Whoops.
My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible.
Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid, and you lost?
Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go.
Phoenix. I wonder if they had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of it in the court record.
What if he accidentally recorded it? Whoops. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. Witness testimony. Witness's account.
Real quick.
Slurp.
Sorry, you should have said that while you were pregnant.
I wanted to see a steel samurai. I wanted to see a steel samurai rehearsal just once. I found a man on the internet, and I went to the studios that day. I entered a wedding stuff with that, so the whole league was actually roughly in the studio. It got kind of lost in the way, though. We're not like friends. I came out from the studio. There was a steel samurai. He totally knocked back before my eyes. He was the bad guy. Of course, the steel samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you.
So he didn't have his camera with him.
I don't know what you're saying. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly.
Oh man. It would become a slap fight. Why would you be arrested for really bad over the camera?
Okay. I thought he said that he saw a shit ton of Steel Samurai rehearsals.
No, he saw us the live show.
Oh, okay. By the studio, not inside the studio. Would this be where to press?
Oh, wait.
I'm afraid that because he's a kid,
Yeah, we did say all the time.
I did say right before that
Good, good.
Yeah, I think Phoenix is gonna be gentle with him.
the Steel Samurai.
Yeah, he said he was in studio late. It looked like he was thinking of something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside.
Oh, so he went inside. What sort of bad guy was it?
A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny.
So he wasn't wearing the evil magistrate costume. Are you sure it was a guy? Huh. He's being awfully vague. What happened to the bad guy?
Well, he kind of didn't win. Not that, like, he was dead. But I guess he's a real bro. What a great actor.
Oh my god, this kid doesn't know. If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then?
No, I wasn't.
I don't believe that.
It's not that I have it all the time.
You just said you did. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix? Remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and press everything.
I think I know what he did here. I don't know if I should tell you or not. Just we have evidence to cover it said about his camera.
The scrapbook?
I think he said that, like, how. No, you literally have his camera right there. You can use it.
Oh.
I think it's a scrapbook that has the proof I made. If you click on his camera in your phone record, it says he takes it everywhere with him. Okay. I was thinking like the scrapbook would prove that he like he would take pictures with his camera. Like the way it said it, I think it said like, oh, you write that down when he said like I take it everywhere with me. Okay. Music stops.
Cody, what you just said, seems, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You're quite clear about that. Whoops. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh, was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. God, this is so outdated. Anyway, Cody. I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, how cruel you are.
You were the one yelling at him earlier.
How cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so.
Oh, I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. Oh.
She's actually like that in court when you see her later.
What?
You mean you're a prosecuting attorney?
I wasn't being subtle.
What do you think I was saying?
What? And so I have a camera, so what? You got a problem with that?
His box.
He's standing on a rock. So, you did have a camera? And did you use this camera?
Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Witness testimony, what I saw.
Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was going to the collection. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The steel samurai kills where the bad guy planned. Then, when the bad guy turned blue, he's so strong. The steel samurai rules.
Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Alrighty. Let's save first.
Also, now you it's like earlier when I got too ahead of myself and just to go with the assistant.
Okay, so the question is where to do it. Right here? Oh no! The music didn't stop!
Bad at this. I'm so sorry.
I'm going back! I'm going back!
I'll do that. I suggested the wrong thing.
Uh, so you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? You didn't turn away? Not even once? Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. So the bad guy attacked him first? What sort of person was this bad guy? How was he dressed?
But what happened next?
Why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because it seems never brought to justice.
And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do that? With a samurai kick, samurai punch, samurai jump, samurai slap, something like that.
He's still being vague about this.
But don't give me that look, Pops.
He specifically mentioned not using the spear. How should I play this? I'm gonna press him harder! Wish me luck. I'm gonna press the kid.
Where are we at right now? You're talking about like what he said exactly. He was like, I just feel like punching.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Cody? Music stopped! Hell fucking yeah!
Okay, I forgot.
Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yet you missed the most important part.
What's the meaning of this? The witnesses stated what he saw quite clearly.
You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order! Order! Mr. Wright? How could this be? Can you explain how you might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing.
Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight?
I don't know.
I know you. You can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer.
Look at all all of your, look at all of your,
Save. I'm saving first.
yeah. Look at all of your court.
Okay. Digital camera. Though he's still learning how to use it. Oh, okay. Thank you. I needed that hint. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Show evidence?
I think it's he was watching something.
Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Yes! Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Bullseye. Pressing, not picking. Mia casually eating lasagna in the courtroom. Stress eating.
Good job, Phoenix. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture.
Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct?
Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you was hiding more than that. Have him testify again.
Right. Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. But very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. No photo? Question mark? Oh no! Do not choke, do not die, you are forbidden from dying.
We're live, I can't joke.
Stutter. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. He's crying. Pops? Geezer? And I'm the bearded gentleman. Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness, testify.
You're all so self-conscious. That's so funny.
So you did see the beginning of the fight?
Yeah.
Did you notice anything unusual?
No. The steel samurai was moving a little strange.
Oh no. Moving strangely? Why couldn't you take a picture?
The new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. Try to take a picture. I really tried.
When the lens opened, what did you see?
A person on the ground and the steel samurai.
That's all?
Yeah, he told me to take a picture.
I would have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Should I press him? I'm gonna save and press
There's
him.
no way he didn't take a picture, even after we already shared it out.
Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody? Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Bullseye?
How did you know?
I was bluffing! I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers.
Power is bluffing. Wow.
This feels great.
Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? Isn't lying in court, at least in the United States, a punishable...
It is not. It is barely punishable if it's done constantly.
Okay, fair.
I took a few shots and I was too late, so I erased them.
You erase them?
Yeah.
Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious?
Well, you know. Why would I want to take a picture like that?
He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony?
There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Okay, one thing. I got one thing to hold over him.
I know. I think. I'm hoping. I think this is where you present the thing he gave you.
I believe in you. I love this.
The music stopped! Hello! Cody,
What? You said you said Cody. All this something bad.
I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Oh, right.
What was it you told me then?
I have an every line performance. I always take a picture of the steel samurai by the final blow. Sit down. I don't know. I never miss one. Perfect collection.
Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album?
His little pink cheeks.
Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. dinner would probably be a good idea, huh? Is this almost done, or? Yeah. Hmm. I'm confused. Ravioli maybe? Aw, darn. Mac and cheese, please. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No. Wait. No way!
Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is.
But, Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually...
Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
I don't know what's going on.
What do you think the picture is of? It happens after the killing blow, right? So what is the picture of?
The dead body? Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in your album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took?
But he did take a picture. He took a picture. He just doesn't want to show it to you because the samurai always wins.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember when I was playing it, I didn't even think about that until this came up, and I was like,
Yeah, it's like, whoo boy. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost?
Because where's the Steel Samurai costume?
We don't know. Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. But he's only using his forefinger and his thumb. Edgeworth uses 2 fingers. Yeah, it scratches the paper, which you can see. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose, yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Oh, order! I will have order! Well, witness, Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Oh, poor baby! Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? I mean, so is he. Order, order, order.
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim.
Yet, according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error.
What is this all about?
Ooh! Hammer was the victim, but Steel Samurai was also the victim. It was Hammer in Steel Samurai's costume. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order, order, order! So, the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to the Studio One already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He had already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jackhammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio One. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? No. I don't know. So, huh? Me? What? Data? Ooh! What?
Show, quick!
No! Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. Studio 2. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix.
Mia? What?
Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial.
Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not.
Showing. There's a glaring, decisive
inconsistency with the facts as we know them.
Studio 2, baby! Find the inconsistency in the photo. Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor. Correct?
We got it.
We got you!
The shadows of your eyes.
I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at.
That's impossible.
Huh? What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here, in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate photo, Your Honor. Here is the true scene of the crime. Woo! I think I'm right. I can't save.
You know.
Here, at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the... Oh, okay. The 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2.
They were like, really? So they couldn't have killed him.
Yep. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have got into Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Order! Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Oldbag saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2.
This is madness.
This is Sparta!
I'm just trying to not say that. Here comes up on his desk and yells that. Los Angeles. This is America.
I was imagining him like getting up on his desk and like saying, "He's the victim! He's the victim!"
Where's the victim? The victim! Why would he steal a samurai costume? I'm guessing he did so to cover the details of his own murder.
Well, no, of course not. The sleeping pills? I have proof. You do, Mr. Wright? Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though.
You are right.
Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads, sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Kid is like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, we got homework today. I was sleeping. Can't go to school.
Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes, but there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. An idea? Very well, let's hear it.
Just giving you cops, but I think you should investigate.
I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hackett's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find an answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Yeah, I know, right? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. He should be doing this homework, not me! He's the prosecution! This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Cody being like, can I go home now? Very well, court is adjourned. Defendant lobby number 1.
Number 1.
Whoo! That was a close one.
We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts.
Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Ha! Maybe I should take up a career in acting? I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there.
Wow. Me too.
Wow, you guys, this is horrible.
The best part is Powers remains a close friend of yours. Despite you roasting him constantly.
Dead?
Uh-oh. Of course we're kidding, right, Phoenix?
Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. If not, we're fucked. Right. Thanks.
Alright, that's the end of the second day.
Holy shit.
Yeah, a lot happened.
That was wild.
The twists and turns.
Alrighty.
Cody should have been the case wide open. So he blew that bed open.
What? Oh, I thought you said van, and I got really confused.
No, that van still works.
Okay. Oh no. Well, that's all for this time playing Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Bye-bye.